So for today's entry, we have Smoke. And Smoke is an SIS operator, part of the original Pathfinders, so let's get into it. So let's start with his primary weapons on his loadout. Smoke has the M590A1 shotgun, and for the attachments, I recommend no sight because the sight's honestly really good for the default. And I'd run no laser, because after the laser change, they're not really worth it on shotguns. His other primary is the FMG9, and for the scope, it's really preference. I like red dot C, just me. Laser, no laser doesn't really matter for this gun, in my opinion. Oh, sorry. And for the barrel, this gun's got essentially no recoil. I'm running extended barrel here because pretty big damage buff, I think. Yeah, an extra 4 damage. It doesn't seem like a lot, but going from 34 to 38 damage is huge, so I definitely recommend that. Now let's look at his secondary weapons. He has the SMG-11, and for the scope for this... Oh yeah, sorry, I definitely recommend the shotgun. Always run the shotgun on Smoke. For his SMG-11, you have to run a hollow, in my opinion. Whenever I use this gun with like a red dot or a reflex, it doesn't work. I need a hollow on this gun. For the barrels, this gun's got a heck of a lot of recoil. You're not running flash hider, you're not trying. Same with vertical grip, you need it. Then I don't like the laser. But if you are so inclined to run the P226 MK25, here's what I would use. For your barrels, put on a suppressor. Doesn't matter. Put the suppressor on. There's essentially no recoil. Might as well hide your bullet trails. With or without a laser, doesn't really matter. But shotgun SMG-11 is the best combo like you can have in the game. Now let's look at his gadget. For his gadget, he's got barbed wire and prox alarms. Now, a proximity alarm is barbed wire, except it doesn't do damage. Barbed wire is a prox alarm, except it does do damage. Bring the barbed wire, it is better. Now, I'll demonstrate how to play them in-game and some in-depth stuff. So, Smoke's role is, in comp, in high rank, is to deny plant with the smoke canisters and to set sight up. And I'll demonstrate how you can efficiently set upstairs Oregon. Because with Smoke, honestly, leave the reinforcing to your team. Your goal is to make head holes, rotates, feet holes, everything like that. So 15 seconds gone by, I have a bunch of sight setup already done. And then, get my barbed wire down on white stairs, don't push. Get my head holes set up here, like you can get such good sight setup in such a short amount of time. Now, let's look at his gadget. His gadget is the smoke canister that can be thrown wherever. You can only have one thrown at a time before it has to be activated. So this room, let's get a rough estimate. It is 6 feet long and 6 feet wide, so it's 36 by 36. Look, 36 squared, like, for the area. Well, let's watch the smoke canister go up. It denies, essentially, this whole room. Anyone in this room will take damage. So it's a 6 by 6 meter, like, area. So, don't throw them, like, when you're throwing your smoke canisters, you wouldn't want to throw it there, for example, because now this whole area is getting denied. Sorry, is completely open. So make sure you throw them in the open, in the middles of rooms, and just do your best to not get them shot. Alright, so now if my assistant could meet me in trophy room, wherever he's at. Where is he? Is he in master bedroom? No, he's not. Is he in games? Is he in... No? Oh, he's not. Is he in attic? Ah, he's here. Alright, so now I'll demonstrate how quickly you can kill somebody with the smoke canister. May not seem like a lot, but when you're defusing the diffuser, you have 7 seconds or you're going to die. You need to get the fuse off, and that will completely stop the plant. So, overall, for Smoke, I would give him a 9 out of 10. See you in the next video.